Yo, what's going on, people? King Richez. Hey, listen, we are doing a live stream today, and yeah, man, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. We're gonna react to some videos I saw on Instagram today. Yeah, various different topics we're gonna be touching, and I want you guys to be really interactive when I do the live streams, and even on the playback. I want you to leave comments. Let me know your thoughts on whatever you see. There's a lot of stuff going on. So, yeah. I want to say this from the top, though. Big up to iShow Speed. Yeah. I really like what iShow Speed is doing out in Africa. You know, he's really highlighting the side of Africa that many people don't get to see, especially, you know, Americans don't get to see. Big up to iShow Speed. I really respect what he's doing out there. You know, he's been traveling to different countries in Africa, obviously vlogging it as he does, and a lot of people are seeing a side of Africa that, you know, they pretty much had no clue existed, because Western media deliberately doesn't highlight the modern, you know, the modern side of African countries. The media literally portrays African countries as just dirt poor, impoverished. You know, and don't get me wrong, there is a lot of poverty over in those countries, but they don't show that, you know, the people, the rich culture, and like the actual positives that are clear to see in those parts of the world. But yeah, big up to iShow Speed. He's doing a lot by showcasing the, you know, the good side of those African countries. And I'm gonna actually do a video reacting to clips that I've seen from him over there, and I just think it's really awesome. I'm really proud of him for that, because, like, to be honest, I don't really watch many people. I don't watch streamers. Like, bro, I literally feel like there's not enough hours in the day. Personally, I value my sleep very much. And you know, I train a lot. I did 2 boxing sessions today. Like, I you know, yeah. And my last energy, I know I must do my live streams as well. So, like, this is literally the last energy I have today. I'm going to use it to live stream and just be here with you guys. So big up to everyone. Big up to Omar in the chat. Big up to John in the chat. Big up to Extros in the chat. Big up to Alex in the chat. Big up to everyone watching right now and on the playback. So anyway, let's take a look at some bits and pieces from around Instagram. And the first video we are going to look at, it's our old friend 6'8" the Great. Yeah? And let's hear what was said in this video. And the caption reads, 6'8" preaches a new perspective for short kings. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So I actually do a channel, Short King's Empire. I help short men with dating and confidence. I want to know your perspective. Yeah. I'm from Boston.
Oh, okay, damn.
Yeah, we saw you like yesterday at some bar, or it was the club.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
But I want to ask you, what's like some advice for short kings? You know, you're a tall king, so it's different.
No, it's not different. So let's get the height out of it. You know what I mean? Because the height really don't mean anything.
Exactly.
There's some women out there that prefer shorter men.
Yeah.
You feel me?
100%.
And might not be looking for me. So it's just about embodying your true best self.
Excuse me, King.
Bruh, first of all, this guy's chatting absolute rubbish, bro. Brother, you put 6'8" in your name. How can you say that height doesn't mean anything when you're literally named yourself on all social media platforms King 6'8" the Great? That is literally what you've called yourself. So you bring attention to the fact that you're 6'8", and then you want to say that height doesn't matter. Like, this is absolute rubbish. Like, I've really lost all patience for any of these influencers. Like, before I used to be like, you know what? Yeah, no, they're cool. But because I always used to think there might be some time in the future where I might have to collab with them or, speak to them. But you know what? I actually don't care about that. I'm sure these people don't care about me either. So I'm just going to say it how it is with any of these pricks. Yeah? Like, this guy is just selling dreams, bro. Absolutely selling dreams. Your name is 6'8" the Great. If height doesn't matter, why did you call yourself that, bruh? This is silly.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So I actually do a channel, Short King's Empire. I help short men with dating and confidence. I want to know your perspective. Yeah. I'm from Boston.
Oh, okay, damn.
Yeah, we saw you like yesterday at some bar, or it was the club.
Oh yeah, Okay.
But I want to ask you, what's like some advice for short kings? You're a tall king, so it's different.
No, it's not different. So let's.
It is different. How could you with a straight face, with your name being 6'8" the Great, how can you stand there with a straight face and say it's not different being 6'8" versus being 5'8"? How can you say there's no difference there? What? Bruh, I'm just over 6 foot. And I know there's a difference from how people, not even just women, bro, just how people act towards me in comparison to guys who are 5'8" or guys who are 6'7". Bro, on first glance and first appearance, people act different, bro. People act different. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, I don't really understand where he's going with this, fam. But carry on.
Let's get the height out of it. You know what I mean? Because the height really don't mean anything.
Exactly.
If you want to get the height out of it, why don't you take height out of your name? Why do you call yourself 6'8"? Like, why would you call yourself 6'8"? If you want to take height out of it, take height out of your name, cuz.
There's some women out there that prefer shorter men.
Yeah.
You feel me?
100%.
And might not be looking for me. So it's just about.
He said there might be some women out there that prefer shorter men. Bro, from your region of the world, which is the United States of America, where a lot of the women voice their dating preferences very, very confidently and boldly. What percentage of women from that side of the world do you think are looking for a man that is a short king? Like, what percentage of those women from the United States are gonna say that they genuinely will prefer a man who is short over a man that is tall? Like, what are you talking about, cuz? Like, this is what I don't like. I don't like all this selling dreams and fake talk and all this fake stuff. Bro, there's guys that I have a clear advantage over them, bro. And I will tell them the truth. If they were to ask me like this, that, the other, I will tell them the truth. Like, bro, like, you may not get the same results that I get, bro. You don't have the same type of face I have. You don't have the same kind of body I have. You don't have the height that I have. Bro, like, you might not be the same color as me. You may not have the same confidence or social media presence, or we're not playing the same game, bro. Like everybody's playing their own unique game. So for you to act like, oh yeah, height doesn't mean anything, it's just like, bro, like you're just selling dreams at this point. You're just not being real. Do you get what I'm saying? Everybody's got their own advantages and disadvantages, bro. But we know one thing, especially from women who are from the United States of America, who are extremely heightist. I think that the United States, the USA, has to be the most heightist nation on earth. Yeah. Not even just the women, the men are heightist as well. Yeah. And I'll tell you one reason why I know this is true, because I was involved with a woman who was considerably taller than the average woman. In fact, she was taller than the average men walking around, bro. And I was around a lot of her female friends, and they were tall as well. And guess what? The things they used to say, they wasn't saying very nice things about guys who were short. These were American girls. They didn't say nice things about guys that were short. Trust me. In fact, that girl used to tell me, the one that I was involved with used to tell me I was the shortest guy she would ever consider. She wouldn't date anyone shorter than me. Like, so what percentage of American women do you think would prefer a short man over a tall man? Bro, like, come on.
Embodying your true best self.
Excuse me, King.
You see that it just giving them, you know, that kind of advice that's literally just up in the air, embodying your best self, bro. Like, okay, bro. He has no clue. Like, that's such a generic answer. Oh, just, you know, just self-improve and be confident, bro. Like, fam, like this. Let's see what people had to say anyway. Someone said billionaires saying money isn't everything. That's what I'm saying. So this guy said billionaires saying money isn't everything. So that's an example, just like him being 6'8" saying height doesn't matter. But bro, you've called yourself 6'8". Your whole YouTube platform is women going crazy, like being thirsty over you for the fact of being tall and standing out and being taller than everybody else. That, like, what do you, bruh? This guy wrote, bruh, his height carries him. It's true. See, guys are literally calling it as it is. I'm so happy guys are calling it as it is, bro. Like, even if he ain't gonna acknowledge it, the audience acknowledges it. Yeah. This guy wrote, his height is 98% of why he gets females. What is he talking about? That's what I'm saying. And this is not even a diss. This is just reality, bro. This is just the real life. Yeah? Be real. Like, I don't understand it. Because you wanna appeal to a wider market of guys. I guess you wanna see more relatable to more guys, because the majority of guys are nowhere near your height and are nowhere near gonna get the same kind of interactions with women that he does. But he's trying to make it a we are all the same thing. Which, bruh, if we was all the same, you wouldn't put 6'8" in your name. You wouldn't. Anyway, someone said asking him for dating advice is like asking an Arab man how to grow a beard. Someone said calling a grown man a tall king is GAY. Someone said if dude was 5'8" instead of 6'8", things would be way different. LOL, stop it. This is what I'm saying. Like, if this dude was 5'8", the guy interviewing him wouldn't be asking him any questions. He probably wouldn't even be there. Wherever that there was, he probably wouldn't even be there, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you literally, your whole image platform, the women coming up to you, all those videos that I've reacted to is literally because you're 6'8" and you stand out, and then you wear a big bust down chain and you stand out and women find you attractive. There is Surprise, that's the big mystery solved. Like, I don't get this, bro. But I swear, 6'8" is literally the gift that keeps giving, because he keeps making all of this content and saying stuff that is just like a joke. Do you know what I mean? Someone said, bro's entire personality is his height. Talking about, let's take height out of it. Laughing face. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And all these comments are coming from Short King's Empire Instagram page. Yeah. And these guys, obviously, if they're on the Short King's page, they must be like shorter guys. And they are literally like expressing the brutal truth. Like, it's brutal, bro. And like me, bruv, like, I say these things and I talk about these things and I'm not even a short dude. But you have to call a spade, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? That's it. That's it, fam. Someone said the message is nice but not true. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's cope, and it's a thing of he wants to appear relatable to all guys. Like, all guys, you can come and get advice from me. I'm gonna give you advice that all works for all of us, bro. Like, you don't live the reality of an average height guy. Like, you literally stick out just by entering a room. Women are going to notice you, bro. And especially from the part of the world where you are from, in the United States, where the women are extremely prejudiced when it comes to men's height all the time. Even the shortest women are very prejudiced about men's height. And you're going to say, let's take height out of it. You're not real, cuz. All right, so I think we got a lady. She commented, tall man is right. When I was a young woman, as any young woman, my fantasy man in my mind was to be 6'5", tall, nice body, nice hair. I never thought of money because I come from a father who spoiled me. So men with money don't even matter. Although I have always been an independent woman who separated myself from my dad's money. Yeah, right. Such a sweet man. Anyways, this was my fantasy and my wet dream, man. Now that I'm grown and mature, I find it to be with men. This person cannot write cohesive sentences. But anyway, I find it better to be with men who like me and I like them. We accept each other's flaws. I am 6 foot tall. My man is 5'9". But his tongue and his willy paints a different story. Plus, he's a sweetheart. My fantasy man left my mind a long time ago and reality took place. Reality is sweet, laughing face. Bruh. Just from reading what this woman said when she was young. So, she said her fantasy man was 6'5". Now, understand this. She definitely was messing with tall guys because that's who she truly wanted. That's who she was attracted to. Now she got with a guy that's 5'9", and she's talking about she wants to be with a man that wants to be with her. So, translation, she was messing around with tall guys that didn't really like her as much as she liked them. She got used, rinsed, and now reality is set in and she realizes that, oh, maybe she needs to bring her dating standard down. And now she's with a guy that's 5'9", and, you know, she's talking about the intimacy is really good. You know, like, bruh, this is the typical thing that happens. A lot of these chicks, when they're in their prime, they're chasing Chads and Tyrones. They do that prolifically for years and years and years. And then once they hit the wall or whatever, now their dating standards become a little bit more humble. And, you know, a guy doesn't need to be a giant, or a guy doesn't need to be a millionaire, because they're not in their prime anymore. And their options have now started to dry up. That's what literally happens, cuz. Surprise, another mystery has been uncovered and solved. Anyway, let's move on to something else. Alright, so this caption here reads, Mandem, are you the only one she's talking to?
Most guys you've had on rotation at one time before?
Mine's a sort of 6. 4.
What were their roles, the 4 guys?
Wait, do you mean like a situation or what do you mean? What do you mean?
Wow.
4?
What were the 4 guys' roles?
So one was 6, one was everything but 6, and one was just dates. And then one was just like casual bridging.
Damn.
5, 6.
Oh, 5, 6. What was the role of them 5, 6 guys?
Just entertainment, isn't it?
Time before.
Nah, I don't do that. I actually don't do that. If I'm maybe 2, but if I'm doing that, no. I just want one man to open for me, yeah.
Don't come to me. I want to say like 9.
She's counting.
9.
9. At what? God damn. You've been linking 9 at once. Jesus Christ. What's the most?
Bruh. And what do women always say? Men are dogs, men are cheaters, you know, black men always cheat, you know, it's just men that are always cheating and blah, blah, blah. Whenever a relationship ends, it's because the man did something wrong, blah, blah, blah. Literally, these women are exposing themselves, telling the whole world that they're juggling multiple dicks. Like, this is, bruh. I mean, this ain't shocking to me. I already know that the world is like this, bro. I know a lot of you lot watching, you ask, this is going to make you feel sick or surprised, or now you're going to be looking at the woman that you're talking to. You're going to start giving her the side eye and all of that. But, bro, this is reality, bro. Because even if a girl you're talking to, she's just alright, just know that there's a lot of guys that are simping for that girl. And social media has made it very easy for women to have rotation. Yeah? So, really and truly, that guys have rotations and these women have rotations as well. Don't believe, oh, yeah, she's pretty, you know, that means she's a good girl. That don't mean nothing, bro. Like, in fact, the ones that are actually more attractive, they're the ones that are more likely to have a rotation of guys. You get what I'm saying? It's real. But anyway, let's review it again.
Guys, you've had on rotation at one time before.
Mine's a sort of 6.
That girl said she's had 6 guys on rotation.
4.
What were their roles, the 4 guys?
Wait, do you mean like a situation or what do you mean? What do you mean?
Bruh, that girl was talking about getting a train ran on her.
4?
What were the 4 guys' roles?
So one was 6, one was everything but 6, and one was just dates. And then one was just like casual bridging.
Bruh, this girl here had 4 guys that she used for different roles, bruh. Now, I just want to ask you lot, what does that make you think of them as an individual? Like they'll have different guys that they're using for different things, like, and all these guys all want to be romantic with the woman. The only guy that's really getting anything substantial is the guy that's sleeping with her. And the guy that's sleeping with her is probably a Tyrone in her eyes. So she's happy to just give her body to him. And then the other guys are just there, probably giving her time, attention, spending money on her, etc., etc. That's mad, bro. That's why you guys out there, you know, you're messing around with women that, you know, you're not even intimate with them, like, or they don't show you that much enthusiasm to be around you or give you time and attention. You know, bro, like, I'm sorry. They're probably messing with another guy, bro. I'm just being real. You get what I'm saying? It's not all about the physical and intimacy and sleeping with them, but if they're not showing you, like, serious attention and, like, you know, just, like, if they're not showing you that they really want to be with you or whatever, they're talking to multiple guys, bro. I'm telling you, fam. That's just the way it is. But anyway.
Damn.
5, 6.
This thing said she's talking to 5, 6. This is what I'm saying, like. And you know, will see these women and talk to them and think, oh, you're the only guy talking to them, bro. This one's talking to 5 or 6. She don't even know the exact number of guys she got on rotation. She can't even keep count.
Oh, 5, 6. What was the role of them 5, 6 guys?
Just entertainment, isn't it?
Rotation? Nah, I don't do that. I actually don't do that. If I'm maybe 2.
Bruh, this one said she don't do that. Then she said maybe 2. You already know she's a liar, bruv. This one said, I don't do that. I don't have guys on rotation. Then she said maybe 2, bro. So this is the scenario. Is either she's got 2 guys that she's banging, both of them at the same time, or she's got one that she's banging and then the other one she's just using. That's usually the 2 options, bro. She's either banging both of them, or she's banging one of them, and then the other guy she's just using like some simp, beta male simp, bro. Sad. Don't be the beta male simp. That's all I'm saying.
But if I'm doing that, no. I just want one man to open for me, yeah.
I want to say like 9.
She's counting.
9.
9.
This thing said she had 9 men on rotation. 9 willies. 9 willies. So she's at least sleeping with 2 of them. At least sleeping with 2 of them. This is the kind of girl that will probably have like 2 phones, bro. She's got 2 phones, 100%. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. How have you even got time to be talking to 9 different guys, bro? And then she's there at carnival with her cleavage all out, trying to collect more willies, bro, to the roster. This is crazy, fam. Greedy.
9. What? God damn! You've been linking 9 at once. Jesus Christ! What's the most guy?
Bruh, be careful out there, man. Be careful who you fall in love with, and you know, you make them your girlfriend, and oh yeah, this is my girl, and you're bringing this woman to show the whole world this is the girl I'm with. You don't know, bruv. You was one of many, bro. Yeah, and the only reason now she's with you is because you did the most simping. You was the top simp in the rotation. It was either she was sleeping with you and maybe you had the best willy, or you was the guy that was offering the most security, bro. It's one of the 2, fam. Psh. Let's see some of the comments under this one. So someone said, everything but sex guy must be fuming watching this. Imagine that. You're the guy, basically, that you're the boyfriend, but you don't get no intimacy. You don't get no action with the chick. But you do everything. You go on dates. You spend money. You buy presents. You do everything. You listen to her nonsense. When you know when you got a girlfriend and they just want to chat rubbish, bro. You're there to listen to all her rubbish. The guy that's giving her sex, he don't need to listen to her rubbish. He's just there to give her dick and then go home. Yeah, bust couple nuts, then I'm out. Yeah, it was nice. I'll see you. You get me? I'll call you or you call me. Boom. But you don't get none of that. But you get all the nonsense, the headache, the stress, all of that. You gotta spend the money and protect and provide and all of that crap. Psst. Joke thing. Someone said, my biggest fear is seeing my girl on one of your videos. Bruh, hey, be careful out there. Most of these things are not wifey material. I'm just being real. Especially the ones that are better looking. See, because I've said it, I always say it in my videos. If a girl, typically, obviously it's not absolutes. Nothing I say is ever absolute. There's always exceptions to every rule. But typically, if a girl is an 8 or above in looks, she's monetized. She's all about money. She wants to get with guys with money. She's selling herself to make money in one way or another. Bro, like, yeah, that's not wifey material. They have no soul, heart, conscience. They're just about money. Yeah. Then girls that are like 6s and 7s, they are chasing Chads and Tyrones like nobody's business, bro. Like they are prolifically chasing Chad and Tyrone, right? So those girls, they usually rack up mileage with Chads and Tyrones because they find those guys attractive. And those guys don't need to do too much to get them in bed. So they end up racking up bare mileage with these types of guys, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and then it's not until they've gone through years and years of that, of collecting emotional baggage, all of these things, you know, then they become a little bit more humble, and maybe they'll settle with a guy who's more on the average look side, but the guy that's got money though. Because remember, the girl's she's still above average in looks, so she knows she can still ask for a guy to have some kind of money. Yeah, so that's what happens, bro. That's what happens, cuz. Yeah, it's mad. But anyway, someone said 9. It's cold out here on these streets. Man, them stay safe out there. Right? That's what I'm saying. One of these girls said that she was talking to 9 guys at the same time, bruh. 9, you know. Greedy chick, bro. Greedy chick. Damn. Let's move on. So this video says, are white guys insecure? Uh-oh. Let's see what this one had to say.
Because I've been with black guys, so like.
Have you ever been with some insecure white guys that like got insecure? Have you been with black guys?
About like, you know, you've ever dated a black man or something, they get so insecure about it. They say you're contaminated and stuff. Like, I've had guys tell me that multiple times. Yes, all the time. I think I'm contaminated.
Contaminated?
Yeah.
Why do guys say that? Wait, what happened?
Because I've been with black guys, so like they just think I'm contaminated.
And how do you feel? Do you think they're insecure?
Yeah, they get very insecure because they know that like they obviously have like, you know,
What the hell?
Contaminated.
Bruh, let me tell you lot something that I've noticed in recent time. Just reviewing a lot of content on social media platforms of recent times, yeah. There's a lot of racist people walking around, bro. Like, there's a lot more racist people walking around than you actually realize. And they're not all old people, because, you know, the typical idea is that most racist people are old, and, you know, because they come from the generation where, you know, people were more segregated and blah, blah, blah. But actually, you'd be actually kind of surprised and shocked that there's a lot of young racist people walking around, bro. A lot. Or a lot of people who masquerade and they just act like they're normal, but really and truly they harbor very toxic mindsets towards black people in specifically. Like, and I've noticed this. Press 1 in the chat if you've noticed it as well. And I'm gonna do a reaction video to a lot of videos that I've come across recently, which will support this realization that there's a lot of racist people who have a problem with black people in particular. And I think it's just disgusting, to be honest. These people are the scum of the earth, to be honest. At this point in history, in 2026, there's still so much racist people walking around, bro. Like, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, let's continue with what he said in this video. So these non-black girls are saying that white guys view them as contaminated if they've been with black guys. And this does not surprise me at all. I've heard these kind of talking points in real life as well. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyway.
Because I've been with black guys, so like.
Have you ever been with some insecure white guys that like got insecure? Have you been with black guys?
About like, you know, you've ever dated a black man or something, they get so insecure about it. They say you're contaminated and stuff. Like, I've had guys tell me that multiple times. Yes, all the time. I think I'm contaminated.
Contaminated?
Yeah.
Why do
and this guy's asking why. Well, we can just make a very easy, simple, you know, answer to that. You know, the whole idea of the BBC, you know, black guys with all these negative stereotypes, and then a lot of these guys who will feel insecure, they have somewhat a weird kind of view of black people in general, and then there's this like inferiority it's an inferiority and superiority complex that these particular white guys will have towards black guys. It's very, very strange. It's an inferiority and superiority complex that they have towards black men. Yeah? So that's why if they come across a white girl they find attractive and they find out that she's been with a black guy in the past, they will feel some type of way about that. And these guys may even be guys who feel that they are not racist. These are guys that may even say, I'm not racist, I have black friends. But really and truly, yeah, they got black friends, but they still see it as, you know, I would never touch a woman that you would touch. So in my mind, somebody like that is racist, and that's just my opinion. You know, that's just my straight up opinion. I think it's very cut and dry. I don't think there's much ambiguity to that. Do you get what I'm saying? Then you have to think about the whole corn element, you know, where the BBC and all black guys are walking around with 15-inch willies, you know, and they're stuffing them in these things, you know, in these girls, in their mouths and in their boxes, you know, and you know, if I go there to go and sleep with the girl, she's not going to be satisfied because this big BBC's been up inside her and blah, blah, blah. It's this weird mindset, weird psychosis towards black men in general. And you got to understand as well, yeah, like black men are the most like, the only word I can say is the most hated group, the most hated demographic on this planet, like in general, but from all corners, yeah, all corners, even within our community, bro, black guys get a lot of backlash and get bashed. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, it's a weird dynamic, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, so anyway, go on.
How do you guys say that? Wait, what happened?
Because I've been with black guys, so like they just think I'm contaminated.
And how do you feel? Do you think they're insecure?
Yeah, they get very insecure because they know that like they obviously have like, you know, don't.
And now this white girl here is talking about, oh yeah, white guys are insecure because they know black guys have really big willies. Bruh, even she is added into this whole weird psychosis dynamic. All black guys are walking around with 15-inch willies, and she's basically a white girl that's probably assuming that any black guy she talks to is gonna have a huge willy as well. And it's just all this weird stuff. Like, it's just weird. Like, why do black guys have to be reduced to having, oh yeah, because he's got a huge BBC? Like, why are we reduced to that? And the thing is, black guys, because a lot of times socioeconomically we're disenfranchised, or, you know, we're not viewed, sometimes we don't view ourselves as, I don't know, we don't really value ourselves properly, yeah? And many times black guys are happy to take on that stereotype and be referenced with that stereotype of, oh yeah, he's got a huge willy. You're not being referenced because of your intelligence. You're not getting referenced because of your ingenuity, because of your determination, your hard-working nature, your work ethic, you know, your ability to, you know, be resilient in tough times and stuff like that, and being a leader and stuff like that. No, you're not being they're not using those kind of qualities to describe you as a black man. No, they're reducing you to your penis. And a lot of black guys think that that's cool, but it's not actually cool. Like, it's not. is very, very low vibration. It's very animalistic. But a lot of black guys, a lot of black guys just don't understand the dynamic. They don't really get the psychology of it. You being reduced to how big your willy is actually an insult, bro. Like, there's more to you as a man. There's more to you than just how big your willy is. This is why a lot of times black guys, you got to be careful the non-black women you're dating. You got to be careful of those non-black women you're dating as well, because a lot of times they're stereotyping you as well. Like, they're viewing you as a fetish. So you got to be careful of that. Very, very careful. But anyway, let's see what they said in the comments. This should be very interesting. This person wrote, "It's not insecurity, it's disgust." And that comment got 19,426 likes. They wrote, "It's not insecurity, it's disgust." And I can imagine, yeah, this is a meme channel. They put loads of memes, and I just see white men on the memes. Bro, like, this is a white guy that wrote that, bro. 100%, bro. And I just want you to realize, bro, like, I want you to realize this post only got 15,000 likes on it. But this guy's comment got more likes. You need to deep this. Like, I think you really need to understand this thing, bro. This video by itself got 15k likes. Yeah? And I was even one of the people that liked it. And bruh, this person, who I would assume is a white male, wrote, "It's not insecurity, it's disgust." And it got it nearly got 20k likes on it, bro. What does that tell you? That tells you that there's a lot of non-black men that share the same mindset as that comment, bro. It's not insecurity, it's disgust. Let's open the replies. So at a glance, I could see the replies are literally just like people basically verbally attacking the guy that left the comment. But that's irrelevant, because that comment got like 572 replies, yeah, but it got 19,426 likes. The likes outweigh the replies by over 19,000, bro. The likes outweigh the replies by over 18,000, bro. There was 18,000 more people that hit the like on under that comment than left the comment, bro, or left the reply. So that should tell you something. This guy wrote, "Insecure is the new grossed out." This person wrote, "Normal white girls also look down on mud sharks." Wow. Normal white girls also look down on mud sharks. Let me say this, and I've said this so many times in the past, bruh. The majority of non-black women do not want to date black guys. I want you lot to understand it. I've said it a million times over the years. A lot of you black guys, because you're dating some blonde chick or some brunette or some non-black chick, you know, you think that, oh no, you're just saying that because you can't get them, when bruh, I've had loads of non-black girls in my life. That's nothing to brag about. It's just whatever. But bruh, like, the reality is majority. And the fact that this person wrote normal normal white girls also look down on mud sharks, it goes to show that the majority is saying when they put normal, that can be elude to the average, typically, the typical, the usual white girl also looks down on that. You get what I'm saying? Because most of the time, let's be real, most of the time, the especially with white girls in particular, the ones that date black guys, you usually can tell, bro. Like there's usually telltale signs, bro, that she may be into dating black guys, bro. There's usually telltale signs. I mean, there's sometimes you can be surprised though. Sometimes you could bump into a white girl or non-black girl who you may assume, you may look at them as being just like a normal white girl, as this commenter wrote. And then, you know, she may be just a free spirit who doesn't really deep the whole color thing too tough, and she might give you opportunity. It's whatever, innit? Like, but yeah, it's whatever. This person wrote 58% STD rate. This person wrote 58% STD rate, bro. Wow. This person wrote, men aren't insecure. They are disgusted with your high body count. You are contaminated. Wow. So basically this commenter saying if a white girl she's talked to black guys or dated black guys, that means she automatically has a high body count. Boy. And he's repeating that, yeah, you are contaminated. Bro, this is mad, bro. And this is the thing, black guys, you got white friends that think like this. I guarantee every black guy has a white male friend who covertly they think like this, bro. I'm just being real. I'm just being honest. Me included, bruv. Someone wrote, the comment section is proving the girl's point. LOL. Yep. 100%. Let me drop a like on that comment. This white guy wrote, it's not about being insecure. It's about self-respect and having standards. So basically this guy here, yeah, he's saying that if a white girl like this one on the screen, she dates black guys, she doesn't have self-respect and she doesn't have standards. Because again, I told you, a lot of them have this inferiority, superiority complex when they are thinking about black men. So, you know, the superiority complex side of it is that, you know, if you have standards, you wouldn't date a black man. You would only date white men. Like white men can't be broke, or white men can't be waste men. Like white men can't be toxic. Like white men don't create baby mamas as well. Like what are we talking about? Like white men don't cheat on their wives and girlfriends. Like this white guy wrote, she's definitely contaminated, would never touch her honestly. Wow. This white guy wrote, it's not insecurities, it's fucking disgusting. This guy wrote, and his Instagram name is Black Fatigue 2.0. And his comment is, it's like getting a nice glass of water and dumping a few spoons of mud into it. Contaminated. Wow. I told you guys, I'm noticing there's a lot of racist people out there, and they're not old. They're not elderly old people, bro. There's a lot of young racist guys walking around, a lot of racist white guys. I'm sorry, I have to say it like that, bro. Like, It's true. Mad like that, bro. And don't worry, guys. I'm going to cut this whole section and make it its own video, bro. Because this is very, very important, bro. Like, I want guys to understand, black guys in particular, and non-black guys who are actually normal, sensible people. Yeah, reasonable-minded people. You need to understand that there's a lot of terrible, scummy, messed up people walking around who look at black people as subhuman or like mud, dirt, you know, just oh my God, bro. Like, it's sad, bro. It's actually very sad. It's actually very sad, bro. They have a weird inferiority, superiority complex. Oh, yeah, he's got a big willy. That's why you're with him. Oh, yeah, his willy's probably 15 inches because I watched it on Corn. I've been watching black guys piping Becky's in Corn. And, you know, my willy's not as big as theirs. So I don't want to date a girl that's been with them. And then at the same time, oh, yeah, and you're contaminated because, you don't have no standards. That's why you date black guys, because you have no standards. You see what I'm saying? You see how it's an inferiority, superiority complex that they have at the same time. These particular type of people. It's sad, bro. It's very, very sad. But let's move on, bro. Let's move on to something else. Let's see something else, bro. So this caption reads, she's an escort, mum to 11, looking for a friend. What the helly, bro?
Okay, you know they gotta talk about your bonnet. You don't care?
Huh? No.
Okay.
Because they're going to take me as I am.
They're going to, okay, what's your name?
My name is Tish. I'm from Illinois.
What you do for a living?
I'm an escort. What?
So you get paid to have sex with men?
Correct.
What you calling me for? You already got to pull them in the
No, listen. But I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, I just want to, you know, one friend, that's it.
So the men you sleeping with, they can't be a friend?
I mean, they okay, you know, they already occupied, they are married and stuff like that, you know, so.
Well, let me ask you, have you ever had a boyfriend while you've been an escort?
I have, of course, I have 11 kids.
Jesus Christ. Bearing in mind, this is come from the Kendra G singles dating app channel, whatever, right? So women call up Kendra G to find a guy that will be willing to date them and take them seriously, I guess, or something. Like, this woman has called up and said that she sells box, bro. She's a pro. This woman here who looks like she's close to 50 years old, yeah, and she, if not probably older than 50 years old, yeah, and she sells box. Just casually saying that she sells box, and now she's let everyone know she has 11 children, bro. God, this world is done, bro.
Are you being honest?
I'm being very honest with you. Yeah.
How many baby daddies do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, so you couldn't be with any of those men?
No, because he's a mess. He was toxic, my first baby daddy.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 14 years old with a 2-year-old.
Jesus. Oh my God, bro. This woman's got a 14-year-old daughter with a 2-year-old kid, bro. So that means her daughter fell pregnant at 12 years old, bruv. And this woman is saying this casually. You are a waste, man. Do you understand that? Like, you are a waste man, bro. Like, your whole life is just wasted. This is actually this is sad. This is just ridiculousness. This is messed up. This is, oh God, bro. I don't know what to say, bro.
And
Your 14-year-old daughter has a 2-year-old daughter?
yeah, a 2-year-old son.
A 2-year-old son.
I feel sorry for that son. The mum, bro, think about this. Think about how mad this is, yeah? So this woman here who's old, yeah, who sells box, she sleeps with men for money, yeah, then had a 14-year-old daughter who had a kid at 12. So her daughter was sleeping around at 12, bro. Had a kid, had the son, like, what is the son's life gonna be like, bro? What is this boy's life gonna be like? Your grandmother sells box and your mum is only 12 years older than you. What? Bro, your mum is only 12 years older than you, bro. 12. Like, if we go by the numbers, realistically, potentially, like, age-wise, you could be brothers, you could be siblings, bro. Your mum is only 12 years older than you. This is already doomed, cuz. He's gonna end up being a YN, bro. He's gonna end up being a YN, 100%.
Yeah.
So your daughter got pregnant at 11?
Yeah, she got pregnant at 11 and had her baby at 12.
Wow. So the daughter was sleeping around at 11 years old, bro. Oh my God, bro. Some people are not meant to have children, fam. Some people are not meant to have children, bro. Bruv, this is actually sad, bro.
Right.
Did she get pregnant by a boy her age?
Yes.
Tish, here's the deal. You're being authentic with me, right?
I'm being very authentic with you.
This is a lot, and you already know this space. So are you ready for the conversation that's going to be had around you?
Yeah.
So these are the questions I ask everyone, right? And when you say the amount of kids, the next question is, how old are they?
Oh my gosh, you want all my kids' ages?
Yes.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and I have a 1-year-old.
So the one...
This woman is literally a pregnancy machine, bro. She had a kid every year, and then took her rest for a couple years, then pushed out another one, bruv. Oh my God, bro.
1-year-old, and this is by 2 men.
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
No.
And why are you not with the 1-year-old dad again?
What you talking about, with the one with the 10 kids?
Oh, you have 10 kids by one and then 1 kid by one other person?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, why are you not with the man you have 10 kids with? Check out the full interview now.
Bruh, I've already seen enough, bro. I've seen enough, bro. Like, I'm literally just that last story is literally just burnt me out, bro. Like, I can't take no more, bruv. I've still got more videos to react to. I'll do them tomorrow, bruv. Like, I'm literally burnt out, bruv. I can't take no more, bruv. I literally can't take no more, bro. Like, them kids are literally, bro, what hope have they got, bro? Like, really? The mum sells box prolifically. I can tell this woman doesn't have money, because if she had money, she wouldn't be selling box. She's probably living in the hood somewhere. Now this last kid came out. She started seeing some next guy, and now she's had this 1-year-old. Like, why would you be calling up Kendra G to find a friend? Like, this is just, bro. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, I don't know what to say. My brain is hurting right now. My brain hurts, bro. Like, and this is the thing. This is why, like, it was so bad that shame has been taken out of society. You can't criticize, you can't shame, you can't tell people when they're going wrong, whatever. Like, it's just, bruh. You can't criticize women in particular. You can't tell women when they're doing something wrong. You can't tell them nothing, bro. And you just have to leave them to do what they did, and that's it. And that is a result of it. You take shame out of society. Just do whatever, bro. It's crazy, fam. Anyway, bro. Everybody like the video right now, man. Leave some likes. I'm gonna cut this video up into smaller chunks. You know how I do, man. Make sure you watch the videos back as well, because, you know, support the channel, all of that good stuff, man. But anyway, yeah, man. You lot take care of yourselves. I'll be back again with another video, man. Hey, peace out, bro.